Hello, VarageSale admins. Today I want to show you how to invite your new members into your group. Old members from the old Facebook group and the like. First of all, I'll show you how I set up my browser. And first of all, I have my old site from Facebook here. And you can see this is my old Facebook site that has moved. Okay. Then the next tab, I open up a new tab. I usually do that by right-clicking on here, right-click and open in a new tab. Okay, so I've done that, and now I have a new tab, and then I make this into messages, usually by clicking Facebook and then messages. And I find one of my last messages that I sent to someone. This might be a good one here. Okay, the last message I sent was this message. It says, Facebook Ringgold Online Yard Sale has moved. Click link now. Real simple message. If it goes to their phone, the link is the last thing that shows. Okay, so I copy that into the buffer with my mouse, right click, copy, and then I go back over to the other tab. And here I find, if I scroll down a little bit, that I have some new member requests. So I click on See All and open up those member requests here. So I've got them now. I hover over the name, and if it says follow, which this one does, I right click, open link in new tab, and that puts a new tab right between the last two that I had. So then I click on that. This is this person's Facebook profile, and usually the message box will come up. So then I click on message. It opens up the box. I right click here and paste my message. Now, we don't need this graphic down here, so you click on the X here and get rid of that. Okay? So now we've just got the simple message that says we've moved. Click on this link now. Simple as can be. Send it. Okay? As soon as it's sent, or even before, you can go up and close this tab, and it takes you back to your original tab where they are. Now, go ahead and add this person to the group. That lets them come in and see that you actually have moved, and helps them to see that they're going over to the new group. I haven't seen any reason why I have to get rid of these people out of this old group. The old group could continue growing because more people are going to come in and look at it and say, oh, they've moved. Let me go over to VarageSale. And don't worry if they're not in your area, because there's other Varage sales in different areas, and let them go there. So now we've done that one. Now here, just hover over another one. That one has a message. So be sure to go up into the message and over to the message box. Left click on it, right click, paste, get rid of the graphic, and send. And again, because you didn't open up a new tab, just hit add member. Okay, go to the next one. It's real easy to do this. It doesn't take very long, and you're doing them a great service by getting them over to the new site. You're messaging them in their either their inbox or their other box. Eventually they'll get it. Okay, so if you forget, if you've sent it to them, go back up to the tab here, and I look here. Yep, I sent it to Teresa Wilcher Hughes. I sent her a message already, and I just go back over to the other tab and add her to the group because I've already sent her a message. It's real simple. If you forget where you're at, it's real easy to get going again. Now this one has 19 friends in the group, which is good. I've been seeing higher numbers lately. So let's see. I'm going to open this one in a new tab. I probably didn't need to, but it works. So message, just to show you how to do it again. Paste, X out the VS graphics because it's not really needed here. They get into the site, they'll see it there. So send, and then back over. We want to close this tab because we don't need it anymore. Back over here to the first group tab, which is automatic, and add that person to the group. See how quickly this moves along? You'll get real fast at it. So now they hover over it, there's a message. We'll do it the other way. Sometimes it's so quick to do it, it hides on you. So just click on it again, message, right click, paste, left click the X, and send. So now you've got everybody that was new wanting into the old group notified to go over to the new group. So then I click on here, it takes me back over here, and you can see that this number continues to grow. At first I was deleting them, and then I found out that why delete them? Because they all have other contacts that I can address later if I need to continue to grow the group. I can send out to their friends. So I got that. Now I've got over here to messages. All my all my people show up here that I've messaged. That's really good. And you can see that the message did actually go. There it is. It's still highlighted. Now I go over to VarageSale, which is my next tab that I keep open. I alternate between VarageSale and Facebook with these three tabs. So now I've got Facebook here, and I go to make sure I'm in my own group, Ringgold Online Yard Sale, and go to members. Okay, click on members, and I always look in pending members to see if there's new members there. You know how to add those already. And where is it? This, oh yeah, up here we have the boxes for, you know, notification, and the bell rings when somebody new comes in, and the messages here, where you can message them right in VarageSale. So that's really handy. Now there's one other thing that I have, and that's I call it a VarageSale growth statistics for VS Roy's, which is Ringgold Online Yard Sale. And this is in Google Docs, and I've set up a spreadsheet for a daily statistics. I have members, I have the date, I have the members count, I have posted items for that day, and then I have a differential or low. Now as soon as this number starts dropping, I put that number into this next box. Now if the number here changes, goes up or down, whatever, if it goes down, I put it in here. If it goes up, if this number goes up, then I subtract it from this number, and that lets me know how many items are being sold or removed from the website. And then the next day I can put in the actual number right here and then start over, and then that gives me an idea of how many items are being sold. VarageSale doesn't give me that count yet. I'm hoping they do someday. And then I put in the time of the day that I actually updated that, and that kind of helps me to figure out when I was on last. One of the other things you can do when you're in, and I keep some personal notes over here in the next tab, so that works out really good. And I've got all this information from back when our group started. So we started with 16 on the 12th. That was before we opened. The 13th we opened. We wound up with about 68 members, and then the next day 130. So we grew kind of quick there toward the beginning. Now, the thing I like about this Google Docs spreadsheet is I can highlight this information, these first few rows of information, and I'll show you what I can do with them. Okay, so I stopped there. I was holding my left mouse button. I let go of my mouse button, and now I go up here to Insert, and down toward the bottom there's what's called a chart. So I click on Chart. It opens up a kind of a chart thing. And this chart right here is really nice. I click on that, and it opens up a graph for me. Shows me my, on the bottom here, let me get my mouse in the right place. Okay, on the bottom here, this line shows our growth each day. Okay, and that stays pretty level. But our growth of members here in blue keeps going up and up and up and up. Okay, and then this one in red is the items that are being posted, and then that goes up and down and still continues to climb. So you have a graph there. Now you can either print screen this, which then I put it into Paint, or you can, depending upon where you have your information, you can also put it into a second sheet. Yeah, but I usually just look at it and then exit out, and I'm back to where I was. And the nice thing about Google Docs is, as soon as you put the information in, everything gets saved. Let's see where it says that. It says all changes saved in Drive. You don't have to worry about saving anything. It's all right there. If you make a mistake, you can undo and you can go back forward. So if you wonder if you made a mistake, or before you actually put in a number, you can hit the escape key and it'll go back to the old number that you had. So this is really handy, and that's what I like to do. So I swap tabs between the VarageSale, and I have a lot of groups that I look at because I live in Georgia, but I also used to live in Wisconsin, so I'm in the Wisconsin group here. You can see the Wisconsin, and then I've joined some other groups around the area just to kind of see how they're running their groups, and then if they want in, I let them in to see how I'm running my group too. And this camaraderie helps us to be encouraged to do more in getting the members into the group. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and keep inviting your people here. I look over here often to see if there's more people, and so far there hasn't been any that added in. I look at this several times a day. So keep doing your admin work, keep inviting people, also keep telling them to inviting them to invite their friends. This is one of the biggest helps in growing your group. We're at over 900 members now, and we keep growing daily, 10 to 12 people. I wish there was a way to make it 100, but haven't found that way yet. So if any suggestions, give me a shout at BonyCells at gmail.com. BonyCells, BonyCells @gmail.com. Thank you.